Hello, I am Master 1819. Welcome back to Mass Effect. I have not a lot. Yeah, I've not had a lot of sleep. I'm just gonna close that because I don't want to see my face. Still there, but don't want to see it. Okay, welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we were on Eden Prime. Ooh. No. We are on the Normandy.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Shut the fuck up.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
Correct.
No, I know that, but I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another.
Supposedly.
The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
I have moved the webcam. The webcam is dead in front of me now rather than there where it was, because my neck doesn't do that. I can't keep like looking up for it. It's fucking annoying.
There's something big coming. I don't want anyone messing it up. You read me, Lieutenant?
Shut the fuck up, basically.
5 by 5, ma'am. Is there anything else before we head ashore?
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Good. Right, that's him. Shut the fuck up. Ooh, stuff.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I don't know whether I did all this earlier. Sorry, my hair seems just to be everywhere today. And not on my head.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Could be worse.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors.
Sorry about that.
So I stayed
I have the
on
window
to do
open
my
because
part.
it's quite warm outside and it's really, really cold in here, so I'm trying to get some kind of backdraft.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Ow.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yay. The fuck are you doing on my ship? Actually, no. I hate him. I like her slightly more. Only by about that much. She's an arrogant bitch and he's just a fucking fanboy.
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news. They'll be glad to hear you're okay.
You're not assigned to this ship.
Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
Best way to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
You didn't. Captain Anderson did.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Williams. Maybe we could start again.
Reminds me,
I'm
I
not
need to go
one to
through
hold
all
a
the
grudge.
fucking
I
romances
think we're
that
all
we've got to
looking to
do.
put Eden Prime behind us.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
We got the bacon.
You saved
Beacon.
a lot
Sorry.
of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
Save it.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, ma'am.
Renegade +2. Yay. Right, what's this way? Oh right, empty quarters where Captain Anderson is. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Let's go this way, because I'd like to look at my... Oh, I can do it from here. Okay, never mind. Omnigel. Shotgun. 2 scimitars and a storm. Ooh, no. Pistols. Edge. Oh, Jesus. 103, 1.2. Accuracy rating is only 37 though. More damage. Shots before overheat 1.2 or 1.3. Worse overheat. Sorry, my face is not behaving today. I've had about... That's my own fault, but I've had about 5 hours sleep. Just didn't feel like falling asleep. My brain was like, go to sleep, damn it! Can't! Right, more damage, more of that, more of that. Or less of both, but more damage. Only drops by a little bit with that one, but that one's worse, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Elevator. Am I in the elevator? Yeah. Psst. Oh, right. But what?
Hey, Commander.
What's this thing?
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want.
Bitch.
Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Black market, you say?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
Right.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
25,000. Fucking hell. Armor, Avenger. 8,000 though. I sell anything that I don't have or I'm not using. Phasic rounds. I'm just gonna I'm going to keep all that, I think. Well, I don't have anything because I sold it all. Tech biotic protection. She's not biotic, so enjoy that. Oh, it's yellow. I should be able to be seen in the dark. There we go. Right. Running. Open and engine core. Boop.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh, sorry about that. Pardon? Ah, codex entries. Oh, I forgot that's how you level up in this game.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on me.
More codex stuff. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you'll get the odd glitch now and again because I'm alt tabbing. Shift. Yes, alt tabbing. Game does not like alt tabbing. That's why I had it in windowed mode. There we go. Boop.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Can't remember where the actual. Yeah, it's in a nebula, and I can't remember what the nebula's called. Nostalgia trip. Ah, I love this game so much.
Look at the size of that ship.
It's not a ship.
The Ascension,
Oh.
flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
And, fun fact, if I'm remembering this correctly, 422 is the number of people that were in the development team for BioWare. I think. I may be wrong on that. That may be a complete lie, but it sounds nice. Alright. This
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
All I'm hearing is bullshit!
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Despite the fact he's got Geth stuff coming out of his arm.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already
Shut
done
up.
more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I hate them in general. Renegade +2. Get in. E. Is it E or is it tab? Not escape. Squad. 2 bars of Renegade already. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Intimidate. Yeah, I've got these two on, or whoever I have on auto level up, because fuck trying to do all that shit. Follow the pulsing arrow. Oh, I love when things pulse. Sorry. Damn it. Fuck. Argus Row Cluster. Hydra System. Interesting. We'll go this way first.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted.
I love these guys, they're great.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
For some love.
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I do apologise for my face. Yeah. I'm 23, 24, and my body seems to think I'm fucking 14 and decides to just go, "Here, have some fucking acne!"
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Oh, I didn't do the rest of the...
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly.
Ha! They only...
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Fuck you.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What's wrong with the fucking...
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
I do all the conversation.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Because you greedy fuckers.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, We trade our services for protection.
Why so cranky?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
I'm sure.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Who bad?
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
He knows a lot, doesn't he?
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
What's wrong with my mouse?
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Keep her! Down we go. Boop! Oh no, that's not where I want to go yet. Can I go in here? Nope. Ooh, can't go in there. Okay then. It's so pretty!
Allow me to be your guide.
Hi! Embassy receptionist. Actually, yes, let's go this way. Because I feel like exploring. Ba-ding. Diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
More stuff for the codex. Excellent.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
I do like making people happy. Let's back outside. Let's go this way. What to be over here? Oh! Palin! Have you got a file in here? You do. Gotcha. Hawking Eater Cluster. Interesting. Also, there appears to be a thing downstairs that I can boop.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Nope.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
I am the law.
Especially when it's left up to individual
Sorry,
specters to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I'm okay.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
I call bullshit.
Right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree.
Like mine.
But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done.
Again, I call bullshit.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
Security services.
We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training.
No surprise
Of
there.
course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Oh.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
All things. All the stuff.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
There's one there. That is the bartender. That's
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Oh, really?
Of course she would. Sure is peaceful here. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right.
We're not going to shave you this time. Hang on, let me just get rid of the wet hair in my eyes. Shaving pros.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Shut passion.
I will. Have fun, that is.
And probably fuck around. Bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here.
Duh.
Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can
their
try
eyeballs.
the
They keep
markets
going
one level below.
too far up your head.
Entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
She's essentially a whore.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I shall try. I was having a good day until somebody ruined it.
to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
I don't need a guide.
Our records indicate this is your first time on the Citadel. A brief orientation session is customary. Please allow me to do my job.
Please allow me to do my job, bitch.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
And yet, sexualized as an Asari because she's got breasts. Whose idea was that?
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago.
Holy shit.
As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
I know I'm not doing a lot this episode, I'm just basically sitting here and letting them speak, but I'm still here and I'm still being my normal self. I'm just saying, I'm still here, I'm not just like a fucking video recording of just me sat there.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
Oh
In
yes,
this role, they are
invading
granted
Eden
extraterritorial
Prime
rights and jurisdictions. Spectres
and
answer
basically
to no
starting
law
a
or
fucking
authority
war.
except the
Very
Council
peacekeeping.
itself.
Sorry, I was talking over Ravina, then I do apologize.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Oh, we go for 45 minutes. I've got to cut out the chunk at 15. There'll be a jump cut there probably. Also, the camera's gone. I hadn't realised because I wasn't paying attention. No, you do not want to see my chest. I'm not a boob streamer. I can be if you like. I should probably sort this out beforehand. I should have just left it where it was. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Right, let's try. No. Right, I'm going to end it here and sort my fucking webcam out for the next one. I have been Paradox Master 1819. This has been Mass Effect. But I still fellow humans. Goodbye. Of course the hotkey didn't work, did it?